Hi guys, welcome to this week's video. My name is Eddie from Eddie Finance. I have been asked a lot of questions from friends and family in regards to share market tradings. A lot of friends and family want to do a share market trading, but they don't know how to start, what sort of platform to use. So I'm going to share some tips that I use on a daily basis, what sort of platform that I use, what are the things to look for and what are the things to avoid. So if you ever wonder, or if you have a friends and family ever wonder how to start a share market trading, stay tuned for the video and let's get started. Before you consider doing a stock market trading, there are three things that I really want you to get rid of or get it sorted before starting trading. First one is make sure you have a debt-free life. What I mean by that is if you have a credit card debt, you have a personal debt or personal loans that need to be paid off, you need to pay that off first. The reason why I say that is because statistically in Australia, credit card interest rate is looking at about 11.49% to 21%, depends on the credit card that you have. A personal loans is between 8.35% to 11%. If you have those debts, you need to pay that off because realistically, according to Warren Buffett, in the stock market, if you invested in the long term more than 10 years, you should expect a return between 6 to 7%. So if you have debts and you're trying to invest in stock market, it doesn't make any sense. You are earning 6 to 7% money and your return in the long term, but you still have a debt which is higher than that you haven't paid for. So that is one thing that you need to make sure you pay all the debt. The second thing that you need to get it sorted is to save up emergency funds. How much emergency funds that you need? It all depends on the lifestyle. According to a financial expert, you'll need between 3 months to 9 months of emergency funds saved up in your savings account. If your lifestyle amount is 2,000, you need at least 6,000 saved up. This will be covering your insurance cost that's not covered by the insurance that you have signed up for example, or utility and food bills if you have any accidents, to make sure you can still survive for the next couple of months, or maybe you get fired. So it's very important you have this emergency fund saved up. The third thing you need to focus is to make sure you have a goal and you need to be realistic about the return that you're gonna get. A long term is 6 to 7%. There'll be a year that you earn 10%, there'll be a year that you earn 2%, or also there'll be a year that you lose 3%, 5%, 10%, 20%. So in the long term, you need to focus on the long term if you want to trade and share market, and only buy those quality companies. Don't buy those 10 cents, 20 cents company. Make sure that you know the company that you're buying for. Do your research. I'll tell you what I've done. I've started share trading about 5 years. For the financial year end 2015, I've made about 11.69% return. Financial year 2016, I made a return of 6.52%. The last financial year ending in 2017, I actually make a loss of 14.62%. So I know what I'm doing. I'm realistic about the goals. It is a long-term goals. I want you to make sure you get your mindset right before you jump on the share trading market. Once you get those three things sorted, the next step is to physically opening a trading account. It's free to open a trading account. I would recommend you open it from the bank that you bank with. I personally bank with Combank, so I have a Comsex trading account. If you bank with the ANZ, Westpac, NAB, all the major 4 banks, or even the small banks, they all have the trading platform themselves. It's easier to open from the bank that you bank with because they already have your profiles and they will just need a few more information from you so they can open the accounts for you. I personally use Comsec because that's the bank that I bank with, and also I found out even though they charge slightly more expensive, than other banks. Comsec actually has a lot more information in terms of the company performance, the company announcements that I can read. They have charts that I can play around to find the entry points that I want to buy for the shares, and also the exit point that I want to sell the share that I owned. Comsec charts $19.95 per trade. I believe NAB charts 14.95 cents. Different bank charts different rates. So just open a trading account anyway. I would suggest just use your bank, play around with the tools, play around with the resources that they have. If you don't like it, you can always go to different platforms and open a different trading account. There are other non-bank trading platform. For example, Bell Potter is another one. You have the IG trading platform, and you also have the new one that just launched in the share market. It's a Self-Wealth trading platform. Self-Wealth, they only charge $9.95, where Comsec charge $19.95 per trade. So that's half of the price. But I found out that with the Self-Wealth itself, it's actually limited information that they can use. So I'm happy to pay with the premium. So it depends which platform they want to use. But first thing first is to open a trading account and play around with it. The next thing that you want to do is to pay attention to the news, especially reading the newspaper, the financial review that talks about the companies. Also focus on the trend and look around, see what the trends that's currently happening. The trend that I notice is people are buying things online, but they don't pay for the product in one purchase. They pay in 4 installments. A company in Australia called Afterpay is a service provider that actually make it possible for a customer to buy a product now and pay later in 4 installments. A Chinese consumer will prefer to use Alipay, for example, and Alibaba own the Alipay. When you go driving or walking around, you see a billboard on the road. Who own the billboard? For example, in the airport, most airports in Australia, the billboard are owned by the APN Outdoor, and APN Outdoor is also another company that's listed in the ASX market as well. When you go to a supermarket, look at the products that they sell in the supermarket and look at who are the parent company of those of the brands that you see. For example, do you know that, for example, Mountain Dew, Doritos, Lipton Tea, Gatorade are owned by Pepsi, and Fanta, Sprite, Powerade, Vitamin Water are actually owned by Coca-Cola. So they are 2 separate companies. Coca-Cola is listed in Australian market. Pepsi is not listed in Australian market. Also a trend like lithium batteries, a lot of solar power that need to be generated. So a company that produces the lithium batteries, a company that uses the solar energy, for example, a solar car, Tesla will be one of the things to look for. So pay attention to the news and start creating a watch list in your trading platform, so you can monitor the price on a daily basis, read the news, and to see how news will reflect the share price on a daily basis. So this is a trading platform of Comsec that I use on a daily basis to buy and sell shares. It can be a little bit overwhelming when you first started this platform. There's a lot of information in here, but once you get used to it, you'll be able to navigate it quite easily. You got a home buttons on the top, you got a portfolio that tells you the performance of your portfolio on a daily basis, watch list that you can customize, and all different tools there. Comsec also has the reporting or a video on a daily basis that tells you how the performance of the Australian market. I'll just quickly play this one.
I wouldn't be expecting too much from the Aussie market on Friday. We've got the ASX 200 down by about 1/3%. Continues to be quite directionless trade really over the course of the...
So that tells you how the performance of the ASX market for the day. Well, let's go and check the watch list. So this is the watch list that you can customize, as I mentioned earlier. you can create whatever name for the watch list that you want to make. So these are the watch lists that I've made. You can make a name, for example, a watch list for retail stocks, a finance stocks, a telecommunication stocks, mining stock, whatever that you want to name it. It's completely up to you, and you can create as many watch lists as you want. So I'll just want to show you the watch list of the sold shares. So these are the shares that I've owned previously, and I've sold them, but I still want them in my watch list so I can monitor the price of the performance of the company. If the shares goes down, I can buy them again and hopefully sell them again when it's in a higher price. If you click on the code itself, so for example, BAL is Bellamy's, it's an infant formula based in Tasmania. And when you click on it, give you the details of the volume for the day, and different things on the tab here that tells you different information of the company. If you click on the announcement, it tells you the announcement from the company, the dates of the announcement, and what has been happening with the company itself. So you got the market updates on the 12th of October. You got the messages from CEO and chairman from the AGM, and the financial result of the company as well. And if you click on the company research, it tells you the performance of the company for the last 52 weeks. Trading at the lowest price at $3.65, the highest price is $12.86, and currently Bellamy's is trading at $11.82. And there are different ratios, the price, PE ratio, you got the price book ratio, it tells you if the company is paying the dividend or not, and it tells you the performance of the company in terms of the beta, current ratio, and the quick ratio of the company. You can also click different information here that tells you the financial of the company. So started from 2014 to 2017, how much sales they have made, and all other information of the revenues as well. If you click on the charts, technical traders love to use charts to know when to buy and when to sell. So lowest price, highest price, $12. If you buy here, you sell here, you're losing money. You will buy here, you sell here, you're making money. The charts you can customize to different tools as well. I like to use the candlestick that tells me the color of the red, which means people are selling. The green one means the price are going up, and it tells you the volume of the trade as well. So for those days in December, the trading volume was 23 million as compared to the normal trading of 14 million. So that's double. So something's happening with the company announcement here. That's why people are selling, but gradually the price is going up again. So also you need to know why the price is going up. If you want to trade, just go trade, click buy. For example, you click the word Bellamy's, BAL, and then you put you want to buy 1,000 shares, and you put a limit of, just say if you want to buy $11, you don't want to buy the current price, you just put 11. It tells you how much you need to pay, and the brokerage fee of $29.95 because I purchased more than 10,000, and just proceed and with the password. And that's it for the concept. The other trading platform that I mentioned was the Self-Wealth, which is a new trading platform at $9.95 per trade. I'm actually still new using this platform itself, so there's not much I can explain because I need to explore it myself. But I'll just quickly show you what the platform looks like. So you've got a dashboard that tells you my estimate earnings for today. So I'm losing $12.50. There's some charts available as well. You got my portfolio, tells you the performance of your portfolio using charts, and portfolio alignment, not sure about this. You got a target portfolio, there's a video about it as well. Comparison, and you got a stock watch list as well, which you can create a new watch list. As you can see, it's new for myself for the trading platform. For the server, so I haven't actually created a watch list itself. And you got the stock analysis, whatever the code that you put, that it can tells you the research of the company itself. I do find Comstack is a lot easier to use. It's probably because I've used it for a long time, but this one's being new, I just don't think it's quite easy to use. That's all we have time for today, guys. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below for more upcoming videos like this. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to share it in your Facebook, share with other platforms as well, so other people can learn as well the things to consider before doing a share market tradings. I hope this video has been a good video that can help you understand before you're doing a trading the share market. And my goal is to get 100 subscribers for this video and 1,000 viewers for this video as well. If I can make that happen, I'll be a very happy person. If that doesn't happen, I will still continue making videos to share what I know as well. So any comments, again, leave it below, and until next time, ciao.